They just told me who was gonna kill me when they first brought it up to me, and I was like,
Right.
at the time, I was like, who the fuck is that?
Did it make sense to you, his death? Like when you saw it play out?
Yo, what's good, y'all? So this is an interview with Ajay Ortiz, aka Famous from Raising Kanan, that I did a little while back, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna release the full thing. I obviously posted a couple of clips all throughout my pages and stuff, but I finally wanted to release the full thing now that we got one more episode of Raising Kanan, and just give you guys some of the insights of some of the stories. Obviously, his backstory, his reasoning for leaving the show. There's a couple different gems in here, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. And obviously there was like 5-6 of us, so I have a couple. I think I have like 2 or 3 questions I ask on here, but it was a group conversation, and here's just some of the highlights from that conversation. I hope you guys enjoy and stick around because I tried to make it each clip gets better and better, or at least more interesting, in my opinion. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching.
Word, nah, AJ. So if you don't mind me asking, because I don't think you wasn't in season 4, but like when season 3 we see you get roped up, feel me, behind that gun, that gun stuff. Was there something like, going on behind the scenes? If you don't mind answering that, like, was there a reason you didn't return for season 4 to like for a more in-depth storyline behind your death?
I mean, yeah, there was a bunch of shit going on at the time,
Mm.
but like I did an interview a while ago that I was talking about it. I lost my I had a daughter, and my daughter passed away in between like season 2 and season 3. And then shit in my life started happening around that. And it was like scheduling and a bunch of other shit. And they
Mm.
were like, listen, you had to die anyway. Because they did call me in season 3 and tell me that I was going to die in season 4.
Right.
So that was always going to happen. But
Yeah.
then by the ending of filming of season 3, they just kind of upped it a little bit as to when
Mm.
it was going to happen. And then we ultimately just went with the way they went with the shit. And it was
Right.
like, all right.
Yeah, it worked. I feel you. I feel you. Nah,
Condolences for
condolences, by the way.
my
Yeah, yeah,
condolences for your
condolences for that.
child. That is so sad.
I
Right.
don't gotta. I lost a lot. I appreciate it, but it's like I don't want to like keep making it depressing. What caught my immediate attention was that I was like in the first season. They
Yeah.
really they didn't know what, because I wasn't supposed to go past the first season, right? So
Yeah.
they
Oh,
yeah,
word.
I was supposed to die when D Wiz died. So lasting 4 fucking seasons, that was a whole blessing. But
Fan favorite.
then they didn't really know what they wanted my character to get into and to not get into, and like where my morals were,
Yeah.
right? And in the first season, I'm a lot more reserved and a lot
Mhm.
more, like, for the lack of a better word, I'm a lot more pussy in the first season. And
Mhm.
it wasn't until like season 2 that they started, because like they would ask me shit like, how would you react? And it would be completely different than how Famous would react.
Yeah.
They'd be
Yeah.
like, all right, so like let's water that down and make it okay for TV. And like I'm
Yeah.
with that. So we want, like, there was a scene that we're running from the cops and I get locked up, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm naturally like a size like 11, right?
Yeah.
They had to give me a size 13 because I lived in the projects when they hired me. I am born and bred from the projects.
Yeah.
Bro, they kept doing this scene and I'm cooking him, bro. Like every
You
fucking,
out. Like
it's the boys, bro. It's the boys. Why
facts. Like
we not moving? Why we not moving? Like I
Mm.
don't. They wound up having to give me like a size 13 so that way it was floppy and shit,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
under
Yeah.
Mm.
eyes.
So
So
you
that
were
way
forward. Yeah.
it was just a bunch of shit that me personally I would have reacted entirely differently. So
But
like
but
we
that's
had to
the acting.
exactly we had to come
Yeah.
to like a middle
Mhm.
ground, and it just worked out really well because like it was
Yeah.
still, that was what I was trying to avoid, was like in season 1, like I understood, we're trying to figure shit out, but at the end of the day, even the people that are on the sidelines that aren't really like on the front lines dealing with shit day to day,
Mm.
even them niggas like looking a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, my boy selling mad drugs. I'm definitely gonna want to change. Like, granted, I may not be with it to kill niggas, but I'm definitely gonna
Yeah.
want to change. Like, it's just
Fact.
certain shit when you're young. This is how you think.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like the authenticity I wanted to bring to the character more than anything else, because it was like I can't I can't be, how I am, and I can't be how like my friends and shit are. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna just show like how I was when I was in my teenage years when it came to like just having new money.
Yeah,
And everybody when they have new money, we don't know how to act. So
that ass.
that's just what we did.
Yo, can I jump in real quick since he just said that?
Yeah.
Yo, AJ, so listen, I wanted to ask you, how was it like when you get inducted into like this universe, because you are in Canaan, but as you just said, I could tell from the best part about me and, guys like you is we young and turned. So I hear it like, how is that? Because now it's not just Makai, but you might, have a Michael Rainey or just, and people we may not even know or at least speak of that, you get to kick it with now just from being on this one show. How is that? And the second one is, what you got next, man? What can we see you in next?
So for the first one is okay. So like, I've been acting since I was 3, right? So I've been doing this shit over 20 years, and the one thing that's similar on any project is like, it's like work. You gonna get cool with certain people at work. You may not chill with them outside of work, but you're gonna be cool with them at least while you're at work for these
Facts.
things. Very cool. The difference with Power was like, for the most part, I was making connections that lasted like outside of work, and I was making friendships that lasted outside of work. But the one issue that I kept running into is like, OG diehard fans don't know how to separate people from the
Nah, facts.
so
Nah,
like
that ass.
so most of the time it would be like I would get like bandwagon comments. It would be like, oh, like you never wanted to be an original Power. Like, first of all, I auditioned for original Power like 4 times. It's not like
right.
I never tried. It's just I ain't get it till now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we're technically in a prequel of Power. So like
Yeah.
I never got it, but like people always be like, nah, y'all mad late because Ghost is so turned. It was Ghost is a great fucking show, but then at the same time, like it's a whole different spinoff.
Yeah.
They were forced. They're following the 3 main arcs that they could follow because Ghost is now dead, and then they're spinning off into Origins now, which is a whole nother ball game. They're gonna be doing some shit. What's their slogan? Power never dies. That shit ain't
Power
going
never ends. Yeah, yeah. And then
What would you say?
What you got next, and where can we see you at? If you know, what I mean, what's up next? Where can we see you?
Well, immediately next, I took like I've always done TV and film, and you get to like a certain point in acting, and like they make it seem like if you do theater, like it's just so like you're just such a great fucking actor. So I'm doing a play first in like 2 weeks. I'm gonna be doing a play for a little bit in the summer called The War I Know, and then after that, I'm gonna be doing a show that I wrote with someone called The Trauma Project.
Okay.
Putting that out closer toward the end of this year. Like, it normally feels like that, and then when we finish filming season 3, like the send off, they got me a cake. Like it was like a send off type shit, and it was like,
damn,
this shit hitting right now, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like it was fucking sad. I remember like at the end of season 2 when we finished, nigga, I was fiending to get home. I had money to spend. You know what I'm saying? Like I was fiending to get driven home. Like it was like, all right, I'll see y'all niggas in a couple months. Because the only question was if a whole show was gonna go another season, not if I was gonna do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Them. So as long as they get greenlit, I'm greenlit.
Right.
When season 3 finished, it was like everybody was just like, it wasn't a see you later, it was a goodbye. And when I peeped that shit, it was like, oh fuck, I feel like I'm not gonna come back. And then they did the shit how they did it, and it was like, all right, no problem. Like I understood it for what happened, for everything that was going on. I understood it, but it was just it's always gonna be sour if you lose a role that you've been doing for that fucking long. And then on top of that, like you always want an over the top death in the show like that. Like I wanted to go out swinging. I wanted to go out shooting niggas, like blowing something, but then it doesn't fit for my character. So then they're stuck with how do we write this for it to make sense, but then also vilify whatever he wants to do. And
Loki could have been somewhere. Freddy's people could have came after you. That's an angle.
No, fact.
I mean, yeah, but at the end of the day, you gotta understand, bro. The Power fan base is so fucking big. It is, and I'm saying this from personal experience. It's hard to please all of y'all niggas, bro. Like
fuck
the
Yo,
same way
I'm
y'all
I
might
hate the power
agree.
fan base.
The same way y'all might agree on this, and the
Yeah.
same way like the five of y'all is like coming up with, bro. Like there's another Discord group that completely disagrees with all of y'all niggas on what y'all.
There's niggas
Not
that think
that.
Gold's still alive, gang.
Nah,
Niggas
it's
still think
niggas in
Gold's alive.
here. It's even niggas in here that disagree with niggas.
You see the
know what I'm
ghost.
saying?
You see the ghost
That's
shit was
my
about
point.
to explode. It. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Fan service, but so much, and that's why, like in music, people that are really good at music be like, I don't listen to the fans. I tell the fans what they want, and that's the God's honest truth. Because listening to y'all will get us to do so much random dumb shit that don't even make sense.
Yeah, that
It's like
ass.
some niggas want this person to come back to life. Some niggas want this
Yo.
person to die. Some niggas want that person to be on the show. Some niggas want
Yeah,
this person. So like, it's always, if you're always gonna do a show off fan service, then you're never gonna be able to follow one fluid plot. And
nah,
that
that ass.
I learned with Power a lot because like he never had the same director for the episodes. It's always a different director, and I didn't
Yeah,
understand that shit at first.
I don't get it either.
I thought it was like it was just messy, like you're just adding mad different people's vision to it. But the point of it was each director is hitting a different demographic of y'all. It's hitting a different group of people. So some of y'all might not like the episodes that are done by the white boy from Australia that we hired that does rock music videos, but y'all like the ones that we did from Mario Van Peebles. You know what I'm saying? And like the other group may like the ones that we did from Sis. I forgot her fucking name, but damn, she's a great fucking director. She does a bunch of music videos too. Like each director is supposed to be able to do this fan service to an extent.
yeah, bro.
Yo, AJ, how did you respond? Even though that part of it might have been somewhat, not, I don't want to say not positive, but not as expected. Were you surprised that even though you didn't get to go out banging and all that, still the reaction of everybody? Like I know that shit made you. We already fucked with you, but after that, I know everywhere you go, it gotta be yo.
You know what fucks with me the most, bro? What fucks with me the most is the people that like I don't ever remember being ungrateful whenever I talk about being on this show, and I don't ever try to sound ungrateful when it comes to the show because these niggas took me out to projects, bro. Like I live in a condo with my son now. Like they really changed my fucking life, and I would not be here without that shit. So I'm forever grateful for that, and I don't understand, and I don't like when people make it seem like I left because I felt like I was too big for it, I was too good for it or something. Because people do say that shit, and that doesn't make sense to me because it's like if I'd have had my fucking way, I would still be on the show, and I'd be in the origin some way somehow. Because fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but people see me and like they put their assumptions on me, so they be like, "Oh, you ain't just ain't want to do that shit no more. Oh, you stopped acting, or oh, you just felt like you was too good." And it's like, nigga, I was mad I lost the job too. Like, so I feel like people don't separate. People don't make the characters human. They be thinking like everything, shits and giggles, and they don't realize like before Power, I had only done small guest appearances on other shows, and I wasn't booking anything consistent. It would be some small one episode shit here, there, bro. $2,000 here one summer, $2,000 here, like every 6-7 months. Who the fuck could live off that?
Right.
I had to still get 9 to 5s and shit. And then once
Yeah.
I remember when I booked Power, I called my boss in my security job. I was like, "Fuck, you ain't coming back." I'm working again, but this shit is extremely inconsistent, even for people that are quote unquote successful. Because just because you are hot right now, that don't mean you hot everywhere. And even though Power is an extremely good show and it has a really good fan base, it's still considered an urban show.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting on no doctor shows right now. I'm not getting no callbacks for no, not to sound like this, but for no white movies.
Yeah.
Calls and auditions for a bunch of other urban shit.
Right.
And they're only gonna make but so many of those a year. So it's like I'm only gonna have but so many opportunities. You get what I'm saying? And that's not to blame it on anybody or anything. I'm not like, if you're a good actor, you're gonna catch these waves back to back. That's the fucking goal. But like having the play and then the show right after that, that's fucking awesome. And hopefully I get something else after that. But it's just it is something that you'll never be able to get past because it's something that never stops in acting. Even for people like, unless you have done something that solidifies your acting talent, like win an Oscar, if you take a step back for a couple years, you're gonna have to then reprove yourself again when you come back, and that shit sucks.
Mm.
So you try to make these dry spells as short as possible, and to some actors, 2 years is forever. To me, I feel like I haven't worked in 10 fucking years, but to some people who are more realistic, 2 years is not anything because they're like, nigga, you're still on TV right now. Granted, you're not working on it, but it's a rerun and they still playing this shit. So it's not that you're not in the forefront, you're just not actively working on it.
I don't know about y'all. I just got one more question because I know you say you've been active for like a long time, right? But like Power, Raising Kanan was like one of your first big roles. So like, and like I noticed with like the Power actors, they treat y'all like yeah, instead of like, cause you're not seeing no niggas on like Grey's Anatomy go to like club hostings. Y'all, they not outside like not really, but y'all niggas like superstars for real. So like, feel me? So like, did you get to enjoy some of that while you was on Raising Kanan?
Hell yeah, yo, you know how many hostings I did, bro? Like, not even.
I'm weak.
I don't know. Do you live in New York?
Nah.
You missed it, bro. I was outside. Like, honestly speaking, I was outside too much. But then, like, okay, so like when Makai turned 21, we took him to a strip club. We had that bitch turn. I remember Joey made it snow in that bitch. We was making it rain, and then Joey gonna come in and throw like $15,000 at the roof, just like bow. Like that nigga was bugging. But being, I definitely got to enjoy the spoils of it, but what I didn't get to experience as much as I would have liked to is like I never went to one of the games with them. That would have been fucking amazing. Like I did the ghetto shit. I did the urban shit. Like I did the club hostings. I did the appearances and shit like that. Especially when they wanted Makai to go somewhere and he did not know, like he didn't know the crowd. He didn't know like what the vibe was in the city and shit. He would definitely be like, "Yo, come with me real quick." Like so, we was always doing shit like that. But I feel like what I would have just liked to. I would have liked to be on the. Like I didn't travel with them as much as I would have wanted to. That would have been a bit more fun.
Both was a done deal, but there was supposed to be a little bit more to that. As far as like as far as snaps and pop go, and your whole death and all that. Do you know if they were supposed to, like, do you know the specifics and details behind that? What that storyline was supposed to be like, or nah? Nah, got you.
They decided not. Okay, you only get the scripts and shit if you actually gonna film some shit. So once they decided not to bring back to film anything,
Right.
they didn't have to film anything after that. They just told me who was gonna kill me when they first brought it up to me, and I was like, at the time, I was like, who the fuck is that? Like, I didn't even because we didn't have them in the show yet. I was like, who the fuck is that? And then they were like, no, this is how we're angling it. And I was like,
Some old niggas.
So to
right.
piggyback, did it make sense to you his death? Like when you saw it play out?
I feel like I can't answer that without being.
I'm about to say. No, that's fair. Yeah. I know you don't want to say, feel me.
Too much.
Right.
But that's a good question. That is a great question, but I can't.
I hear you. I feel it's all good.
But that's a testament to show that Famous's character that as progresses the whole fucking story. You know what I'm saying? Like